All right, SHOT Show 2025. Again, we're still at the PSA booth because you know they got tons of stuff coming out for the year, or they have in the future. And Justin, tell us what you have in your hand here.
Yeah, so this is going to be our Sabre 11 pistol. So this is a double stack 1911 pistol in 9mm. So we'll ship with 17 or 20 round mags from the factory. But you can see this thing is very close to being like a custom 1911, but it's not going to be at a fully custom price.
Okay.
You know, it's going to be somewhere in the middle, right? It's definitely not going to be the cheapest 2011 on the market. We want to make that clear. And it's part of our Sabre line, so it's super premium. All these are going to be billet machine parts. These are like some of the highest quality parts you can get.
Right.
Really nice stippling on the slide, front and rear. They're all going to be RMR cut. We've got a nice bull barrel up here. The trigger's phenomenal. Standard 1911 controls, of course. But yeah, so this is our Sabre 11. This is a concept gun too, though, so we need people to vote for this if this is what they're interested in.
You should definitely vote for that.
Yeah, right. But yeah, that's the Sabre 11. You got any more questions on it?
Other than like you're saying, obviously it's billet parts, all that type of stuff, no changes in regards to that. Now, let's say like a lot of folks sometimes they like to change the grip module on their 2011. Will that be interchangeable with other manufacturers out there, like maybe Vulcan or Atlas ones, whatever it might be?
Yeah, that's not something I'm 100% sure of, so I just don't want to like say the wrong thing. But if that's something that consumers want, it's definitely something we can work towards to make that possible. But I'm just not, the guy to ask for that right now. But if enough people want it, you know how we are. We're going to do it. So if that's what you guys want, drop the comments. We'll make it happen. If not, we'll have tons of options that work with our stuff as well. So tons of compatibility. You guys know how we do it.
Oh yeah,
there'll be a new option every week. So
no, and I think it's off to a great start. Obviously with all billet parts, so no MIM parts then essentially.
No.
Awesome. That's really great to see.
Yeah.
Looks pretty sweet. All right. So now there's one other, particular weapon system you have here that I know everybody's going to ask us about. What would that be?
So that is going to be the X57. So this was our winner of the poll last year. So since last year, we've been very hard at work on this. The only thing we're really kind of waiting on is to get some of the polymer parts through production.
Okay.
Polymer production can take a while, so that's kind of been the delay here. But one of the things we did is we changed the upper to fully aluminum.
Okay.
So you'll get some extra durability there, and it's just nicer than polymer, right? So the other things we did is we added, we had the Radiant Raptor last year, which everybody loves. We got a new brace system here, so it's a little more rugged than last year's version. The other thing we did is we added a last round bolt hold open as well as a safety.
Nice.
So we'll have those at launch. This is very similar to how it's going to look at launch, right? The other thing is we added Glock rear and front sights. So you have that compatibility from launch. Like if you want tritium sights, you can go buy tritium sights. You don't have to wait for us to release them, right? The other cool thing is we're doing a modular front end here. So if you want Picatinny, we'll have Picatinny. If you want M-LOK, you can swap it out to M-LOK. We'll probably have some angled grip options as well. And you can just go from there. But for those of you that don't know, this is a lever delayed blowback system, and it's based on our 5.7 Rock platform. So it takes those magazines and a couple of the small parts like the ejectors, extractors, some of that stuff. So
now you kept referencing obviously at launch. So this is actually coming to the market.
Yeah, so we're looking, at best case, if everything goes correctly, it would be about Q3 this year.
Okay, good.
But we have some endurance testing we have to get through, and then we'll know more about that. But our goal is for Q3 this year.
Awesome. And then the last question I have, as far as like multiple devices and things like that on there, what's your plans for that? Is it gonna be standard like half by 28?
Yeah, it'll be standard threads, half 28, and then we'll have like an option with a tri-lug as well. If people want to go with that.
Looks good.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Thanks a lot, Justin. Guys, again, hit those polls on PSA's website if you want any like updates, give some input, because as you see from the wall here, your input does mean something to PSA.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.